What's going on, guys? It's Hadger Stray here, and welcome to another episode of the FIFA 17 Road to Glory series. Now, let's say sorry that I could not upload yesterday. I am actually trying to get ready to start a new series that I might be bringing onto the channel. I'm trying to get everything set up, make sure everything's ready for everything will be fine, and not perfect, but fine for the series. And thank you that everyone was able to watch my last episode of the Road to Glory series. Thank you, it's gratefully appreciated. Now these first two matches that I'm going to be showing you, these two matches were like 2 or 3 days ago. So I just wanted to let you guys know that the first two matches are 2 or 3 days ago, and then after those two matches, then we'll get into the FUT Champions qualification run and see if we can finally qualify for the FUT Champions again. Now, did anyone watch the Liverpool-Swansea game? I didn't. I know, I didn't watch it because it was 7:30 a.m. my time. I didn't watch it, but I saw all the highlights. How did Liverpool really lose that game, to be honest? I know it differs, like, a team plays well good one week and they could play well the other week. It differs because in the BPL, like my brother says, it's tougher week in and week out. But Liverpool are rising and they have a better form than Swansea. And Swansea are going downhill. They just fired their coach. They hired a new, was it official coach? Or it was like for now they have a coach for now. They're probably gonna get an official coach. And their team, they've been there together for a while, but they've been going down. I think they're before they beat Liverpool yesterday, they were in the bottom 3. Yes, they lost to a bottom 3rd team. Bottom 3rd place team. Now, I'm happy that they lost. I'm actually very happy because you guys, like I always say in most of my episodes, I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan, so I'm happy that Liverpool lost. And I am kinda upset that Tottenham came back and tied Man City 2-2. Because after Man City went up 2-0, I left. I stopped watching the game. I wanted to go do some stuff. And then when I came back, my brother said, oh, Tottenham came back and tied it 2-2. I was upset because Chelsea needs more points ahead of everyone. We need more points. That's for we can secure the title for Chelsea. But Man City have to mess it up. They just have to mess it up. Like, come on, you guys really have one job for us. Just one job. But you guys just messed up on it. I guess that was still a good match that I've heard. I saw the first 2 goals, like I said. It was still a good match. And I heard that Gabriel Jesus, I think he's like 17, 18, the Brazilian, or 19, my bad. The Brazilian, he came from some Brazilian league team, I forgot. I can't remember the name. But yeah, he was actually supposed to be like a really good Brazilian. I'm not gonna say he's like the new Neymar. I'm just gonna be saying that he has very good talent for a Brazilian. And just like a lot of Brazilians, they're skillful. And now into the at least second match of the qualification. 4-1-2-1-2. Aubameyang, Robin, Royce, Thiago, Aubameyang, if I said that right, and Lewandowski. Now, the Arsenal, who they play? Burnley game. That was something else. I'm assuming that the Xhaka foul, because I didn't actually see the game. I saw a lot of the highlights, but I'm assuming the Xhaka foul caused the was it 9 minutes extra time or 8 minutes extra time? I'm assuming that why it added that much. And question is, do you guys think that was a penalty? For me, yes. His foot was all in Koscielny's head area, in his head. I think he actually hit his head, and he went down. Like I said, I do personally think it is a penalty. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was a penalty or not? And that chip by Sanchez, though, he totally embarrassed the goalkeeper. I'm just saying. And did you guys see that Chelsea game? Chelsea versus Hull. I believe it was the first place team versus the bottom place team. You know, obviously Chelsea won. If they lost, I would have flipped. Gotten so upset. We lose to Hull of all teams. Can you imagine if we lost to them? That would have been ridiculous. Now, the big game coming up next week is, first of all, it was a dumb foul by me. So stupid. Now, the big game next week, Chelsea versus Liverpool. I believe that, I know that Chelsea's in first, obviously. I believe Liverpool are in third now. I think Arsenal are in second place right now. I believe so. That this game could set it that Chelsea wins the league, or it could set to that it gets closer in the race. But Chelsea have built up enough points in between the teams, between Chelsea and the rest. They built enough points that even if we lose, we'll still be like 7, 8 points or 9 points ahead of everyone else. Even if we lose. But if we win, we have a much higher chance of winning the whole league. Because we'll be around 12 points ahead of everyone. Yeah, around 12 points ahead of everyone. We could literally run away with the league. But Liverpool is going to be a hard task. Even though, I was just joking with my friend. Even though they lost to Swansea, they're still a tough opponent. I think whenever they play a top 6 team, I think they've won most of the time. Let me say, if they played around six top 6 teams, they probably won around 5 of them and maybe lost 1 of them. And whenever they play below teams, I'm not gonna say lose most of them, but they lose more to the bottom place teams than to the top ranked teams. Now, tell me what you guys think the score will be, and what you think. What you think the score will be in the Chelsea match, Chelsea versus Liverpool match. Me personally, obviously being a Chelsea fan, I think it's gonna be a close game. I think it's gonna be 2-1 to Chelsea, and I would say Firmino is on ridiculously good form for Liverpool right now. So I'm assuming Firmino or Sane for Liverpool. Those are my 2 suggestions. For Chelsea, I'm gonna say either Costa, Hazard, Willian, or Conte. Yes, I am throwing that out there. Conte. He doesn't score. That's not his job. He doesn't shoot the ball often. His main job is just to defend the ball. Just tackle, make amazing passes, make outstanding passing all around the field. He's amazing. I saw something on YouTube. Some guy said basically Conte is the key to everything. Leicester, they won the league last year with Conte, and before that, Chelsea won. Now Chelsea did awful last year. They did awful. Now Chelsea gets Conte, and Leicester lets Conte go. Now guess what? It's flipped now. Chelsea's in first, Leicester's in the bottom. Or not bottom, but downwards to the bottom. Conte is the key to the puzzle. I'm saying that now. Key to the puzzle. Now right here you guys see that I'm doing some bronze pack methoding to build up our coins, because basically you buy the 400 coin packs, you sell mostly all the players. I most of the time keep the contracts, but right there I accidentally quick sold them. You keep the contracts but sell the rare ones, because most of the time if you list them up over and over again, they sell. Now with the healing cards, since injuries happen a lot during this FIFA, sell mostly all of them. Like the ones you want to get in bronze packs are foot healing cards, because the foot healing cards, because the most common injury in the Ultimate Team right now is the foot injury. That's the most common at the moment. So obviously people are going to want to build up on foot cards, and luckily we did pack one of those foot cards. And the foot cards for the bronze ones that I sold, they sell from around 1,000 coins to probably 1,500. Like right there I sold one for 950. I brought that down for then it can sell quicker, for everyone can see it and buy quicker. Now those are like what you want to look out for. You also want to try to keep the staff members, like the fitness coach, the shooting coach, the let's say leg coach, because maybe that can help out your injuries. You want that. Those are the things you want to keep as well. But discard the club, like the kits, the badges. But if you like one of them, put them on. Like I did. I put one of the badges on, because Bournemouth, like not so long ago, but a long time ago, my brother tried out for Bournemouth. Like that's a little tidbit for you guys. My brother tried out for Portsmouth. My bad, Portsmouth. He tried out for there, and sadly he didn't make it. But that's another story for another time. Like I put Portsmouth for my badge, and I had then I had a kit that I just want to switch it, because we've had those kits since the start, and we had that badge from since the start, so we might as well switch it up. But if you like the kit, keep it. If you like the badge, keep it. And as well, most of the big players, and when I mean by big players, I mean like, make sure you always look out for the SBC requirements, because a lot of the SBC players that is needed are bronze, silvers, and golds. So like the league ones, like the Giovinco one, that's what you look out for MLS players, because they usually always sell. You want to look out for Liga NOS players in the bronze packs, because they usually sell. For the Jonas SBC, you want to look out for the League 1 players, because of Lacazette SBC. So you always want to make sure you look at the SBC cards or SBC things that are out at the moment, and then you can sell those. Same thing with gold players, silver players, and all the variants of players. You always want to look out for them, because that's how you make your coins. Because SBCs, that's kind of one of the main reasons why you open bronze packs, because one, you get contracts from it, and two, most of the players that you sell are needed for SBCs. So SBCs has been an amazing addition to FIFA. Now as you see, this is the finals of the FUT Champions, 2-2 going into extra time. I was so mad. You can just look at the stats. The stats say it all, especially at the end of the game. You'll see. Now I want to get into the main talk I want to talk about in this recording. So according to the Times, Man City are going to be playing a 13-year-old named Finley Burns. You can look it up and make sure you want to see if it's all correct. His name is Finley Burns. They are going to be paying him £175,000 or euros a week, with raising to £250,000 with incentives. That is a record fee for a player his age. Think about that. Just think about that. A 13-year-old getting paid £175,000 a week. Just think about for that a second. You know how much money that is for a 13-year-old? Also, he's not gonna be able to like use it or manage it himself, because I think you have to be around 18 to start managing your money by yourself. So his parents get it, but a 13-year-old getting that much money, that's a lot of money. Arsenal and Chelsea were looking into that as well, into getting this 13-year-old as well. But Man City are the one that paid up the money for him before he even got onto the training ground. They paid for him for that much. Now, just think of some 13-year-olds that you guys know, because I'm thinking of one right now. Think of a 13-year-old that you know. Imagine him getting that much money at 13. This kid, Finley Burns, must be really good for a 13-year-old to be getting paid this much. I haven't seen him play yet. I probably should look up some videos of him. I haven't seen him play yet. I really should, because if a kid's getting paid that much, I'm pretty sure he's worth something. Just think about that. Just think about that, okay? And also, the first two matches that I showed you, we did win the Division 6 title. We got 6,000 coins, which we used for players. And the last match we just won, we qualified for FUT champions. Thank goodness. Now, like I say, thank you for watching. If you could like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace!